Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the Mystic Tavern, the only place that scares his players with moose facts.
I quite enjoyed them, to be fair. That was nice.
You have no idea what we've been through, forcing us to learn.
Good change of pace.
Learning so much about moose facts. Now, before I go into a recap of why there were mooses, unfortunately, Frank's not able to join us today. So this means Narv will have an invisible antenna like you see in Mario Kart, to his own autopilot. There was one thing he wanted to do, but please do not ask him too many questions, as I am not him.
Valid.
I will
Puts
attempt
away
my
a
best.
list of questions.
You're going to ask him lots of questions?
Oh boy.
No, I said puts away a list of questions.
Oh, fair enough. All right, so shall we go into a recap? Last time, a man named Graham Greyhand created a group of bounty hunters to work with his son Larkin. Their first job? Help Danica Cleverspice find a Chewinga and befriend it. This could have taken many days, but instead it took them about 3 hours. Pretty impressive, I must say. But along the way, they discovered a moose that had blood all over its hooves and antlers, but it wasn't injured. They later discover this moose has been killing people and have decided we're going to stop this moose. For the ramshackle. We'll stop the moose to earn the ramshackle.
Pretty much.
We gotta get paid, you know? Otherwise, what's the fucking point?
This is true. This is true. You don't have to risk your lives for free.
I never did.
I think at the ending of the game, we went one area, then another area. We went to the woodcutters area, then we went somewhere else. Then we ended the game at Larkin and Graham's lodge with Lyle, who had a dream. What a lovely dream.
Oh god.
Indeed. A dream so bad he woke up like a couple minutes earlier from everyone else. So, go do your thing, Lyle.
Okay, so
Oh,
Lyle's
and before
going-
that, just so everyone knows, it's a lovely, nice, not strong snow, just a light snowfall today.
Okay, Lyle will wake up feeling very not very sleepy, considering the fact that he's had a fuck off dream. I'll have a look round. Is everybody still asleep other than the two that were on watch?
No, I'm waking up, putting my boots on.
Okay. Can I find somewhere private to myself? Whether it be like in a room nobody's occupying, or bathroom, or something.
Lyle gets a wanker.
It's a cabin. The only really like closed off room would be like a bathroom or an outhouse or maybe outside.
Bathroom will
Well,
be fine.
I'm glad you're the DM, Jacob. Yes, what he said.
Okay, so Lyle's going to go to the bathroom. He's going to close the door, lock himself in if he can. Take a couple of deep breaths.
Furiously
Yeah.
masturbate.
Furiously
I wasn't
masturbate.
gonna make the joke, but
I was.
Absolutely. I mean, what is a halfling to do in these rough times? Anyway,
Eat.
eat a lot.
eat a lot. I mean, fear can be good, right? Fear could be my strength. Is that what you're telling me? I mean, everybody else seems really super strong and seems to know what they're doing, and I need something to contribute to the group. I mean, I don't feel that particularly good right now. And he thinks to himself for a moment, and then he stares down at the crystal and looks at it for a brief moment, and then he tugs on it as it goes bright red, and you see a familiar shadow, similar to what you saw in the dream, coalesce.
Hello.
Hello. Obviously, I didn't want to.
It is good to
See
be
a
here.
giant Maxi basically cuddle Val. No, you don't.
I am your fear.
You see a familiar
Okay,
shadow.
okay, come on, let him get through it.
You see a familiar shadow caress round his body, and then you see his eyes for a brief moment flash out red. As I will use fiendish vigor to cast false life on myself.
Just gonna put in that Lyle is a warlock.
He knew he was a warlock. He was either a warlock or a sorcerer.
But definitely edgy.
And
Okay.
as you feel this comfort, you kind of hear "It will protect you."
You see a little bit of a smile go across Lyle's face. So he takes another deep breath and then walks back and goes and joins everybody else.
If it doesn't flush properly, go outside and get some snow. That does the trick.
That was oddly specific, Jacob.
Sorry, what? Snow.
How would your bathroom flush?
Hey, Larkin, don't worry.
What do you
Why
mean
would snow
flush?
help it flush?
Oh, it's this new invention called plumbing.
No, I know what it is. I just it's outside, so surely it would freeze.
What's that got to do with plumbers?
Anyway, let's start strategizing and talking about the moose.
All right. Before that, because I promised Frank this. Okay. Sorry, Frank. I'm gonna fuck up your voice. Voice.
You don't
Oh
have
no,
to do
you're
that.
awake.
I'm not going to judge
Laugh. I'm just gonna do it
worry,
normally.
Callum, we're only gonna make
Larkin.
fun
I'm not gonna do the voice. I can't do it. I don't know how he does it. He showed me how he does it with his face. It's not working.
of you.
So he goes over. You see Narf go over to you, Larkin.
Yes.
He says, Larkin, could I have a word in private with you before we leave?
Sure. But unless you want to get in the toilet together, might have to step outside.
I love you, Larkin.
I mean, there's a little side room where Graham would sleep. You can go in there.
Okay.
And you notice as you're walking along, Narf is trying to avoid eye contact with everyone else.
He wet the bed.
Okay.
Did he wet the
So
bed?
he goes into the room with you. He goes, yes, thank you. Sorry, it's well, could you help me with my armor, please? It's it's the first time I'll ever be putting it on for an actual adventure as such, and well, you seem the most confident and wouldn't be disheartened by me asking. I worry of the others would perhaps become more somber than they already seem to be. No, and this is my first time going out on my own. Wouldn't want to look foolish if I had my armor on wrong.
No, I'll help. It takes time to learn these things. I grew up. I'm saying this as I'm like tightening the straps and stuff like that.
Hold on. We're skipping a step here. He wrote me specific instructions. This is the only railroaded part. So, as you agree, Larkin, you see him pull out this parcel wrapped in different cloaks from his backpack. And then he unwraps it. You see this pristine condition leather armor, brand new, not seen battle once.
Okay.
Now continue on as you're helping him put it on.
Yeah, so I'm like tightening buckles and straps and stuff like that as I do this, putting the armor on. You know, it takes time to learn this. Like I grew up around bounty hunters and all sorts of people, and like the first time I tried putting my armor on, I actually put it on backwards.
That's what I did myself as well.
Yeah, but don't worry. Like you'll get the idea soon. and I'll pat him on the back as I just finish tightening up the armor, and then I'll walk out.
Ah, yes, sir. Thank you. Time for this to be acquainted with my right hand. As you see, he pulls out this rather brand new looking rapier. As he put like a
Ooh.
dagger in a different pocket or holder, and he attaches 2 potions to his side. Right, let's go.
Yep.
As he follows you out. Right, he's now an autopilot.
We won't be hearing from him for the rest of the game.
Just pretend he's there.
Wow.
So,
That's
um,
amazing.
what does everybody have in mind for this moose? I actually agree with Lacey that we should try and dispose of it as quickly as we can, I think.
Oh,
Try and
that's a
trade it.
note. What time is it everyone woke up? What time should we make it? 8?
I'd say crack of dawn. Considering we'd want to kill it as quickly as possible and make sure nobody else gets it.
Sure, why not?
So that would be
Like 5, 8.
Yeah,
no,
about 7, 8.
yeah,
if
7,
it's
8 if
wintry.
it's winter. Yeah.
we will say it's 7 on the dot because that's easy maths. Let's go.
Quick maths. Right. So, yes. Nolan, what were you saying? Oh my god.
I was just saying that I agree with you that we should try and deal with this as soon as possible. I was just wondering what everybody had in mind on how to deal with it.
Right,
So
right. Well, it's not gonna be easy. Uh, we should make a solid plan to drive it off, though.
I mean, it's just an animal. Hunting and killing it should suffice.
It's a rather large animal. She says 8
Still.
foot tall.
Moose quiz. What size did I say the moose was?
6'3".
Good job.
Do we get a level up now?
No.
That's how quizzes work, right?
Only in the Mystic Tavern does that work.
Okay.
I mean, the lumberjacks they don't walk around in large groups, and they're not real. I mean, yeah, they work in the woods, but they don't really know how to like fight and use a weapon properly. So I reckon we'd have the advantage with the numbers we've got here.
We do have the
And,
big axes, though, don't
I imagine they're probably a lot more talented with their axes than a lot of us are. With what we have.
Yes, exactly.
Well, there's a difference between
Mm.
hitting a tree and hitting something that can move and fight back.
True. Normally a
Ah.
tree's a lot harder than skin.
Something that's price is worse than their bark. You can laugh now. That was a joke about trees.
Yeah, I
Hmm?
know it wasn't funny.
Very.
I'm sorry.
I mean, Larkin, you're a hunter, right? So what would you normally do in these situations?
Set up a trap. Try and track it or lure it. Maybe use some kind of bait. Then try and ambush the thing.
Okay. I mean, where we saw it, is that normally where it hangs out, or is there any other like particular places that it would be at?
I mean, I've heard stories and whispers. Nothing really concrete, so I don't really know where it hangs out.
Where do the lumberjacks usually? If it's hunting them, then maybe we should just go to where they are.
Sure. Let's head back there.
I mean, we can talk to some of the locals there and see.
Are you all still in the cabin?
Yeah, I think so.
yeah.
You hear a knocking on the door.
I'm going to stand at the back.
Uh,
Here's Moosey. No, it's not that.
it's your cabin. You should probably answer that.
Come to us.
Yeah, the only one who should know it's here is my dad. So it's probably him, and then
God, I hope.
I'll go and like open the door.
I'm going to try and hide behind Lacey.
She's gonna try and hide behind Nomad. It's a weird sort of twisty deal.
Just spinning in place, trying to go behind each other.
Like two RuneScape characters following one another.
I was going to act a little bit more defensive and sort of prepare a spell just in case.
Narf feels like there's nothing going wrong. He's just standing there waiting.
Mhm.
What's Gray doing?
Gray, seeing the others sort of get prepared, will get his rapier out just in case.
Okay.
In fact, not out. He'll just like have his hand on the hilt, ready to draw it if need be.
What if it's a ghost?
I'd like to say ghosts aren't real, but we all know better.
Well, if it's a ghost, why would it knock? If
Could be a
anything,
poltergeist.
This is what Larkin says as he starts opening the door.
Suppose that makes sense.
So as you open the door, Larkin, you see two individuals there. You seem to see a human that seems to have been burnt in some kind of way, and he seems to be helping a dwarf like move along. And can you roll me an intelligence check?
Yes, I can.
Larkin specifically.
Lyle will snuff out the spell.
They attacked you viciously.
Bloody caps lock. Roll 1d20. That's a 16.
16. You actually recognize this dwarf. He's another
Do
bounty
I?
hunter known as Tordek Frostbeard. Haven't spoken to him too much, but he seems to know your father.
So Tordek's the one who's been burnt, yeah.
No, that's the human. Tordek is the dwarf, who seems to be limping currently. And he kind of just looks up to you, Graham, and goes, come on, dwarvish,
Hey
dwarf.
lad, you gotta be gravelly in your voice.
Gravelly.
There you go.
Larkin. I can't keep.
Ow.
You're not
I know your
Larkin.
pain.
You're Graham's son. I don't know your name.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah, come
is Graham
in.
in?
You look hurt.
yes. You kind of see him get helped in by the human male. And he like looks around at the rest of you and goes, Graham doesn't normally have visitors.
Oh,
Hello.
they're not his. They're mine.
Okay.
We're
Is he
we're
home?
actually... Oh, no, he's actually off on a trip at the moment. He's taking a client back home. I'm not
Bloody
sure
brilliant.
I'm not sure how long he'll be away. Maybe like a couple of days.
Oh, do you mind if I just take... Yeah, I'm just going to take the seat. Okay.
Who are these people?
What be all the pleasure?
Oh, they're friends of my dad. They're bounty hunters.
Name's Tordek Frostbeard. Nice to meet ya.
Nomad will stand up, extend his hand. Hello, I'm Nomad. Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. This
and-
young lad here, his name's Store. No E at the end of that.
Okay.
And you kind of see the young lad, as he puts it, kind of just like nod. He looks like he's in shock currently. Let's see, who would know? Gray, you might actually get an idea from this.
Mm.
Looking at the burns on this human, you get this odd feeling that they're not from fire, but from like radiance.
Mm. Come, store, was it? Come here a second.
You kind of see him gingerly walk over to you.
And I will, I'll cast a... What do I have? Let me see. I'll just cast a Cure Wounds on him.
So
You
as you
said it.
cast Cure Wounds on him, you kind of see the markings across his body slowly lighten up. His eyes just wide. He's like, "Oh, thank you so much."
Can I make a medicine check on Torbeard to see?
Sorry, I dropped out
Tor-
there. What do I see?
Torbit, you see the radiant burns like lighten up. You're healing them.
Okay,
What
cool.
was the
Do you want me
dwarf's
to
name
roll
again?
for it, or are we just saying that there's...
Tordek.
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 Tordek Frostbeard.
Okay, Tordek.
Did you want me to roll
Very
for Cure
thematic with
Wounds?
Icewind Dale.
No? Okay,
All right.
cool.
So you want to do a medicine check to see what's wrong with him?
Yeah. To see what kind of wound he's got on his leg. Uh, 22.
Only a 22. It looks like you're not sure for exact because you don't have X-ray vision, but it's either horrendously bruised or somewhat broken.
Is it somewhat less broken now that I've Cure Wounds?
No, it's the other guy.
This is the dwarf.
Oh, this is Tordek.
Yeah,
Right.
the dwarf with the limp.
Tordek.
So,
Yeah, so the human was burned. The dwarf had a broken leg.
I'm sorry to interrupt all this, but what exactly happened to you two?
Or was it the moose?
That was a good guess there. Yeah, it was the moose. Wow.
I'm sorry, what?
The burns were caused by the moose.
So, the moose has some sort of magical ability then?
Well, first of all, there's more than one moose.
How,
There's more than.
Oh no, our predictions came correct.
how many are we?
Got
How
a
many?
computer,
And-
you dickhead. What?
There's at least two.
Oh,
I say at least because a storm magically appeared, so I wasn't able to gather exactly what was going on.
Hmm.
We didn't do particularly well, as you look at us, aside from the fact we're injured, there was 5 of us.
What happened? I suppose that's evident.
Yeah, it's a
May I
hazard in this
ask-
line of work.
Are there any survivors? We
Why
should
do you
be
know
looking
about the
for?
moose?
Oh,
We saw it on the
Didn't
way
attack you?
to help someone else. We managed to avoid it.
That's good.
Wasn't immediately hostile.
You're lucky.
Hmm. Hmm.
So,
So how did this moose act? Did it attack you unprovoked, or was it defensively?
Oh, it was very much on purpose. It was... Right. This is going to be difficult to explain without telling you the story. So,
No,
Sit
tell us
tight.
the story.
so me and my group heard about the reward for the ramshackle and 50 gold pieces.
wait,
Oh,
and 50
yes.
gold pieces?
Wow, we got stiffed.
Hold on.
wait, what?
You just see a smile on the dwarf's face, like, yeah, and 50 gold.
can I
We'll
make
be
it?
having
Can I
words
make an
with that.
insight check?
Yeah, you can make an insight check.
well, if that's
Be having words with check notes.
if that's the case,
The speaker.
if that's the case, and we end up killing this moose, we're going to have a word with this this fellow about our.
Can
He's
Did we get his name, or is he just? Oh, we did. Nimsy.
Nice.
Yes.
Nimsy Huddle.
Well, the thing about Nimsy is you've got to bargain with him. Get the price up higher.
Hmm.
If you just settled for one thing, that's your fault. Anyway, so we went off to try and kill the moose. We found some bloody footprints that we presumed was the moose. So me and my group followed them. And, well, first of all, we were lucky because we went into the Banshee's territory. Didn't see the Banshee, thank God. But we did find the footprints led to some tomb. Which was, yes, some kind of odd tomb. At least a burial site. There was a sarcophagus on like this marble platform. There was some kind of moon dial.
Was there any depictions or writings of the?
If I'm going to be honest with you, I've messed with tombs before. I said to the rest of them, our job's the moose, ignore the rest. But annoyingly, the footprints disappeared in some pool nearby, so we weren't able to continue following them.
So in our journal just appears a nice side quest saying investigate the tomb.
I think we've already been.
When we
in another
when we
one.
discovered the moose was at least around this area, we decided to take where we believed the moose's journeys would go to, the most direct routes towards where the woodcutters, and we set up our own little ambush. We set up a type of snare trap to try and wrangle its legs, and we used, well, our now dead friends as like bait to make it go the right direction. It didn't work out as planned.
So hold on a second. So you're telling me that your friend was used as bait?
Well, they asked to be bait.
Oh,
This is like the most bulkiest person of our group. I didn't tell him to do that.
can I
It's
insight
the
check
drum of
that?
the group.
Barbarians in a nutshell.
You can insight check that if you wish.
Nine.
He seems to be on the up and up. You don't get a feeling that he's lying to you.
Okay. Okay.
So this is the bit, and he kind of looks at you specifically, Larkin. If you plan to go for the moose, remember this. A white moose started walking towards the trap and looked at our friend. The plan was working. He was going to walk into the trap. But then it kind of just looked at the barbarian. Dougie, get off my books. And it kind of just weirdly smiled at us
What does a moose
with this
smiling
very
look like?
toothy grin, and its teeth were a dark blue.
Hmm.
Can I make some kind of check to see seeing if like that kind of description or teeth or like if teeth like that ring any kind of bell from any animal or thing I know?
Yeah.
You can roll me a nature check if you like.
Could I do a similar thing?
Yes.
From me having read up on things that were a bit strange, being a child, if it's any sort of like more outlandish creature rather than a regular animal.
Okay. You can also roll me a nature check, but you have a different DC.
19,
Okay.
Callum?
Hold on. We're waiting for Will as well.
I know. I'm like you didn't respond, so
Sorry. I'm dealing with a
7.
dog that's stepping over all my work.
Yeah, only a 7, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, you have no clue. Weird that a moose has got blue teeth. Larkin, you don't know any creature that would walk around with blue teeth.
okay.
So it's at this point he continues the story. Kind of goes, it was at that point. Well, he's moved all my notes around, so I can't get them.
That's where one emerged
The
from
betrayer.
the bush beside him, and he said, "Clever girl."
So it's at this point one of our allies called Blaff. We heard him scream, and when I looked over, he was gored by another moose, instantly dead. And that was my first mistake, because I took my eyes off the other moose, and then suddenly this storm appeared,
Oh my god, they're
not knowing
velociraptors.
what to do. I don't know how they knew of the trap. Didn't know there was 2 mooses. All I remember is the moose almost got me. I managed to grab it by the antlers, but it kicked me in the goddamn leg. At which point I decided, after hearing another scream from another ally, who was also dead, that it's time to start getting out of there.
I don't blame
The boy
you.
was running. I was struggling a bit, and I noticed the storm ended, but this beam of black light flowed down and struck the young lad here.
Beam of black light.
Yeah, he managed to, well, you got more guts than I thought, boy. Kept going. Even helped me run in the end. I don't know what happened to my third friend. I called out for him, but got no response. I just don't get it. It's a fucking moose. How did it know that we set up a trap?
Well, clearly it's not.
Obviously, it's no ordinary moose.
And
Obviously.
it seems as though our plan of trying to trap it ourselves is not going to work. So
Anyway, I came here trying to look for Graham's cabin. I presume this is Graham's cabin.
No, yes.
Just to see if he's willing to deal with this.
Well,
But,
he's not here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well,
Right,
it is kind
if
of
you'd
our
like-
job to be dealing with it.
if you'd like another go at it, get revenge for your friends, you're welcome to accompany us.
no offense, but they look a bit incapacitated. I don't know if they're going to be able to help in the state that they're in.
Well,
No
if
offense.
somebody else, if anybody else has any healing magic, I'm sure we could patch up the dwarf as well as the human.
It's not really
Don't
my
bother.
forte.
You might heal the wounds, but if it's actually broken, it's going to be much longer for actual healing.
Ah,
And
Just
this
let-
boy here, you're not going, lad. You need to mentally recover.
I would just let them rest. To be fair, they're not going to be any help in this state. You've done enough.
well,
So you actually plan to go looking for the moose after that story?
I mean,
I think so.
it's con- he's going to
Maybe-
kill a lot more people. So
perhaps we could go investigate this tomb first.
Tomb does kind of pique my interest a little bit.
I'm
You
not
said
going.
you found the moose near the tomb.
Disappeared into
Disappeared
the pool,
at the tomb. Yes. At a pool.
Perhaps the two could be linked somehow.
Maybe,
right?
maybe.
If you can
maybe.
work it out, you guys are amazing.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm
Um,
not going to lie. The tomb really interests me as well. But we've made a promise. Made a promise to Nimsi, whatever his name is. Sorry. We ought to keep it, or at least try.
yeah, I'm with you there, but at the same time, if Gray is right and the two are linked, then it may
Yes, it's serving the
behoove
same
us to
purpose.
investigate the
Behoove
tomb
us.
too.
Okay.
Did he say what part of the forest this tomb is in?
The Banshee side.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun,
I forgot about the banshee.
Oh,
As
shit.
he said, luckily they didn't see the Banshee.
Hmm. Is Banshee going to be pissed with all the
Banshee
people
got
going
killed
into
by
her
the
domain?
moose.
Oh, what if the moose is the Banshee?
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did the moose scream at you?
No, it didn't.
Probably not the Banshee then.
So,
Might be one of those not screaming banshees.
I mean, you guys can stay here, or if the group is up for it, we can try taking you back to town. Or
I mean, did you see them?
I think
The way that they were holding.
we should be
I think-
okay to go by ourselves.
Are you sure?
Yes, we're not that far from town now, and well, if
that'll
the
be
moose
fine.
was going to follow us, it would have caught us already.
Okay.
Oh, if you're going back to town, please tell Nimsy that we're expecting the 50 gold.
All right, but I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to argue that wasn't the deal.
Well, if he
Make
wants
sure
the
you
moose
tell
dead, he'll
Mim-
have to pay up, won't he?
Technically, he wants 2 moose dead now, so
That isn't the deal as well.
It's true.
Make sure you tell Mimsy to keep anyone that's unnecessary outside of the woods. We don't want any more people dying until
Lonely Wood's going to
I was
lockdown.
just going to skip the middleman and do that myself.
I
Good
mean,
point.
yeah,
That also
might-
works.
All
Yes,
right,
man, you
time
are
to
the-
walk off this injury. Ugh.
Yes, walk off a
I'm not
broken
su-
leg.
yeah,
That sounds great.
That doesn't.
Ugh, fuck. Ow.
Let me make you a splint or something, and I'll get out my healer's kit.
Can you
Oh,
splint
that sounds
a
like a good
broken
idea.
rib?
Rib.
Rib.
Was it not a broken rib?
It's a leg.
no, it wasn't.
It's a leg.
I'm not listening. Sorry.
You fucking should be.
I'm
I'm not
I
repeating
think
the story.
You can splint a broken leg, can't you? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely can.
Okay, cool. I would have like something to tie a splint to it. I'm sure there's like a broom or something I can snap a bit
Yeah,
off
yeah.
to make
I
it.
could
You
just
can-
get a branch
can
from
make ship a
outside. You
splint
don't
for
have
the
to break the broom.
Roomy, no!
Too late.
Why? Why must you be
I
wasteful?
appreciate this. Thank you.
It's fine. I'll pay Graham for the cost. Don't worry. But yeah,
Right.
I'll tie his leg up or whatever.
Thank
Well,
you. Now, if you want directions, he kind of like points at his footprints.
Hmm.
There you go. Go my
Mm.
footprints backwards.
Oh, it's snowing. That's gonna be. We should probably head off quickly then.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I suppose we've all got
Yes.
jumpers, haven't we?
Yeah.
Maybe a bit chilly.
If you guys are afraid of the snow, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place.
I mean,
Oh shit.
No,
No.
I'm fine with the
Hmm.
snow. I've survived worse.
All right. Narf nods in agreement. All right. So, we following the footsteps, or are we going somewhere else?
Yeah, let's follow the footsteps to
that's a
the
good idea.
to the temple.
Jacob?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What temple?
to the place where the moose disappeared.
Okay.
So,
Have you been reading?
Also,
so we're
listen,
gonna
all
Where's the
secret-
bridge?
we're
all
gonna cross
secret
the bridge
places
to
are-
find the
are the
deer
same,
near
yeah?
the temple.
That's it.
Of course, of course. All right. So, you go to the direction of whatever's there. Shush, Andy. There's no bridge and deer with it. Okay.
I just said that as well, and you didn't call me out on it. So, hey.
Get out of this scot free.
All right, so you continue following them. You can see literally like you're looking at a story backwards as they seem to be rushing, or they start off walking slowly, and the further on where they seem to be running for their lives, you can see the steps are much further apart as they're dashing away. You start to reach the area where the banshee would live. Is there anything you'd like to do particularly, or continue following the steps?
I am going as we like cross the threshold. I'm going to offer a quick prayer to my Lady of the Moon, so to wish that we do not encounter this banshee.
Okay.
Just to specify, I'm the one leading everyone with the tracks because
You're the
while
ranger.
I'm
Yes.
yeah
Yes,
while
yes, we
while
get
I'm
it. You
while
have a
I'm
good
tracking
nose.
and stuff like that, I can remain alert. So if anything does come to us, I should be able to tell.
Yes,
Lyle
I'm
will
sure
be
your
at the-
ears will prick up.
We know how rangers work.
Lyle,
Yeah, I'm just explaining it.
Lyle's going to be at the back.
I'm going
Okay.
to be
Let's get the
comfortably
order in,
middle.
shall we? All right. So we've got the middle. Lacey, Gray.
Lacey
Where are you
behind.
Grey will stay quite close behind Larkin.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
behind Gray then.
Okay, so we'll say Narf is in between Lyle and Nomad then.
Oh, no, you're still here.
That's right. Don't forget me.
That was pretty close. That was pretty close to Frank's. No,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it's like Crank's here.
He's here in spirit.
I would like to keep a good idea on the sun, and just trying to figure out where we are going, so I can map it down later.
Okay. I'll say it's a bit of a struggle. With it snowing, the clouds are covering up the sun mostly. But you do every now and again like get a little break in the clouds and you get an idea. It's a good thing you are proficient with this, otherwise it'd be impossible.
When you do see the sun come out, you see Grey kind of like not quite averting his eyes like he's got full sunlight sensitivity because he doesn't, but he doesn't seem like overly fond of it. Like he always squints when the sun's out, like fully.
Lacey kind of reaches his stride in the forest. Very, very comfortable in forests.
Let me see if I can
Narf
turn you
almost
up,
has a
Ellie.
skip
You're
in
very
his step.
quiet for me.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I have to kind of. Blah.
Blah.
I've got you turned up to max.
Is it okay if you turn me up?
Yeah.
Okay. It's quiet on the stream as well, despite me putting my mic on the stream as 400%.
Oh, for some reason you weren't on full volume. I must have turned you down at some point. There we go.
Thanks.
I was drawing Mario Kart. I'm better.
I'm not the one who gets angry at Mario Kart.
You
I am.
flag.
I'm the one who's the chillest person at Mario Kart because I'm always winning.
I heard that, Lewis.
Anyway.
What you're talking about.
So, during one of these points where the sun comes out and you get the slightest bit of warmth from its rays, it's suddenly you get like a chill down your spine.
I don't like this.
What's going on?
We might be
And it almost looks like the area starts to slowly become foggy.
Oh, maybe we should turn around.
We can't turn back now, can we?
Don't turn around.
Well, what is that?
It's a ghost.
You kind of
You
see.
guys never heard a disembodied
Lacey's
voice
correct.
before.
As this ghastly elven figure.
Ghastly.
Larkin
Yes.
has drawn his bow and he's
No.
he hasn't pulled it back, but he's like notched an arrow.
Lyle, out of fear, is going to recast False Life again. Because I can do it at will.
What? What did Will do?
You kind of see. Hold on. Let me describe what the thing looks like. So it's got long hair. The face, where it could have been beautiful, it looks like it's got scratches all over. It's got a tattered, I guess, dress, and there seems to be a bow on its back, like a archer's bow, not a little bow tie.
Hmm.
And it kind of like just starts circling you guys. It's like,
Da, da, da,
Da-
why are you in this part of the forest?
We're not here to disturb you. We'll be on our way. We just want to find the mooses to.
There's a intruder in your forest, and we've come to get rid of it. It seems to be living.
Yes, but that moose is no intruder.
Oh well,
uh,
She kind of like puts her hand up,
be on our
and
way
then
then.
the other one is like, you seem scared. Don't be. I mean you no harm.
Can I?
Oh.
Just to be safe, I'm gonna insight check that.
well,
Okay.
You mean us no harm?
I for one am but at ease.
So you're gonna leave us alone, right? As long as we don't,
Not exactly.
as long as we don't do anything to you, you won't do anything to us. Okay.
23.
She's telling the truth. She doesn't seem to want to hurt you.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the arrow back in the quiver and put my bow away.
You have all only done good for me.
What is
What-
your name,
What
oh
good
lady?
have we done?
Pardon?
My name is Kaelin. Kaelin
Kaelin?
Cleverspice.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Wait,
Clever Spice.
wait.
Oh,
Spice?
Yes, I sensed you
so
with my
was
daughter.
your daughter?
Your daughter?
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
we took her to see the Chewingas.
Yeah.
Danica.
She when we brought up her parents, she seemed to want to avoid the subject. What does she know you're here?
I don't know if she knows exactly what happened to me.
What
I mean,
what
if
did
you
happen?
would,
Out of curiosity, if you don't mind, if it's not too much trouble.
If I tell you, will you do me a favour?
What would you like?
Depends.
Yes.
Not far from my body rests. In my grave, I have a necklace.
Oh, we've done this one before. There's gonna be a
is there
crab.
an animated crab
There's gonna be
nearby?
a crab.
A crap. How do you know that?
Oh my god. I'll let Firbolg's intuition.
Do you know what happened to him?
Who?
Who? The crab?
The crap.
Oh, I
The
thought you were joking.
No,
No, what happened to him?
I don't know. I was hoping that.
No.
I'm very,
Right.
very
Well,
Anyway, what
what?
do you want with this necklace?
I want you to deliver it to Danica.
Yes, we will undertake this quest for you.
Yeah, we can do that for you.
Will this help you in any way? Would it ease your passing, perhaps?
Yes.
Have you got a message or anything like that?
Why
The
do you
necklace
want
will do fine.
do you want Danica to see you like this? Perhaps we could arrange a meeting.
No. I don't want her to see me in this form.
I thought that may be the case,
Miss
but I thought I'd ask.
Miss Kaylin, I'm sorry to poke, as you have been so kind in allowing us passage through your area of the forest. I do have a couple of questions.
Go on.
What caused you to enter this state?
Not being able to give my daughter the present by dying the hands of an evil druid.
An
Okay,
evil druid, you say?
and that okay. And second
I
question: this moose that we're looking for, do you know what it is? Nothing like anything we've ever heard
I
of before.
I think she just answered that question, Nomad.
Oh,
The moose is a real moose.
Oh, never mind then. I was wrong.
Well, one of them is.
Hmm.
so this evil druid, they using the moose to hurt people?
Fortunately, it's more like the moose agreed.
Well, the moose has got drunk with power.
The moose has been awakened.
Ah, I
That would
see.
explain why it smiled.
Ah,
So we need to figure out which moose is the druid. And
I mean, if we just kill them both.
Yes.
I-
Seems like if we kill one, the other one will still need dealing with.
Can I make some kind of like history check or something like that to see if I know about any kind of druid in this area?
Yes. Feel free to roll a history check.
Kaylin, can I just ask you something real quick, if you don't mind?
Mm-hmm.
Someone
Mhm.
mentioned to us about a tomb that is round here. Do you happen to know anything about that?
Yes. My body lays there, along with two
Ah,
others.
Who are the others?
I do not. I can't
Oh.
even enter the area.
okay.
Right. So we need to stop by the tomb.
11.
Wait a second. If the moose can't enter the tomb, then neither can you. That must mean that the moose's corpse is in the tomb. Right?
Perhaps.
there is some kind of connection here. All we can
think
do is check it out.
Yeah.
I
think we
should
need to.
mention, it was not just the druid.
Hmm.
What else was
There
there?
is a group. The Saver Company.
The Savior Company?
Saver. Saeva.
Ah,
What you mean,
Do
like
we know what the
savers?
Saber Company is?
Yeah.
You or Narf might have an idea if you want to roll a history check. In fact, anyone who's proficient in history can also roll if they wish.
Hell yeah.
For the first history check, it was an 11. For the
Oh,
next one, it
I'm
was
also.
12.
I'm also.
Oh, okay. So for the 11 for the druid thing, you do remember hearing a druid dying by townspeople once.
Hmm.
I got a 16 on my history check for the Saviour Company.
Okay.
Or 5.
So you got no clue.
No.
So a 16. The Saviour Company is a group of people that seem to sell rare creatures for high prices.
So
Mhm.
poachers.
These could be animals or unique species.
Like an albino elk.
Like a chewinga.
Like a chewinga.
Yeah, like a chewinga. Or perhaps an awakened creature.
Not gonna have bloody poachers in my forest.
This used to be a nice neighborhood.
Oh my god, the tea
Yes,
No,
it was
it was.
always a nice neighborhood.
Well, it wasn't nice, but it was bearable. Everyone kept to themselves. There was kind of an uneasy peace. But ever
Sounds like
since
a
these
very
recent
skewed idea
attacks,
of nice.
They are not always here. They sometimes travel to Icewind Dale. I wanted to stop them, but I walked into a trap.
Sorry, I
They
thought we
do
were
seem
in
to
Icewind
work
Dale.
with the druid on occasion.
this druid, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't he killed a long time ago?
I feel like I would remember if she died.
It's a she.
Hmm.
Does she have a name, Miss Druid?
Yes, she does. Her name is Ravisin. So Ravisin.
RAV.
AVISIN.
I'm so glad you weren't just like, it's Alaskia.
Why would it
That
be
would have been
Alaskia?
a big fucking plot twist.
That's a nice bitch.
That would have been a big plot twist.
Alaskia is busy right now teaching Radish stuff.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we can call Radish in for help.
What, a level 1 radish? I doubt it.
Oh yeah, we're starting like
I
we're
mean,
halfway.
you know that the
into
Von Trout
something.
party's happening soon, so you're not level 1.
Oh, right, okay.
Also, there's no way you can contact her. We're not crossing the
We're not crossing
not
the
crossing the
stream.
campaigns that much.
Not,
I mean-
not until Radish gets her amulet.
If Rob leans into the voice harder, then it'll basically be like Radish's here.
If
I don't know. I was just assuming we'd go on with the
I do not
voice.
ask you to kill the druids. I do not ask you to stop this company. I simply just want plus to delete. Anything else that was on me can keep.
Right.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Would you lead us to your grave?
I can lead you most of the way. As she
Thank
starts to float in a direction.
Guess we follow.
Oh,
Do we follow?
I'm following, but I'm keeping my eyes and ears and all the other senses peeled for any kind of moose or druid moose or anything like that.
Okay.
Bruce.
Bruce
Well,
from
can you roll me
Scarlet
a
Sword.
perception check, Larkin?
Bada bing, bada boom.
Lyle's gonna Lyle's as we're walking, Lyle's gonna keep an eye on behind him in case like something like creeps up on us from behind.
22.
Okay. 22. As you're walking along, Larkin, you do spot a moose.
Oh no.
Is it
It
white?
seems to be a younger moose, brown coloured fur.
Mm.
Seems to be grazing currently. Keeping an eye out on you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna point it out to the rest of the group and tell them not to attack, and then just keep an eye on it. See
Is
if
it
I
normal
see.
coloured?
It is normal coloured,
Okay.
brown.
See if I see anything like that again, because once is a coincidence, twice is might be something different.
Okay.
Larking, do we have any idea whether the abnormal nooses have any connection with the normal ones? Like I'm thinking, do we have any idea if the normal mooses have any connection to the white ones? I'm just thinking we could perhaps kill one of the mooses as bait to draw them in.
I assume they might have some kind of connection, but we shouldn't really do anything unnecessary.
Okay, it was just an idea.
If
As you
we
finish
if we see
that
more along the
sentence,
way, then we might have to do something about it.
Okay.
you see as the banshee kind of just stops. I cannot any further. But she kind of like points forwards. A little down that way. It's the gravesite. Be
Okay.
careful.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for danger here as well. Do I have to make another perception check? I'm keep because she
We're going to
said she
say that you
died
kept what you rolled earlier. So
because she said she died to a trap. I'm keeping my eyes out for like traps and stuff like that may be like left by the Saver organization.
okay. Well, as you walk along, you do see some footprints. Pretty obvious. But they're bright red. They look like moose tracks.
Mm.
And they do seem to be going this direction. Somewhat fresh. Larkin, with your ability, you'd say it's about 3 hours ago.
They definitely know we're here. They've been listening. These tracks are quite fresh.
Well, if they are expecting us, the only thing we can do is, go in, a trap, and make our way out of it.
Mm.
All right. So as you continue on, you start to see this brand new area with statues, a moon dial, and a pond. We'll talk about that after the break.
Oh shit,
Yay.
very good.
Okay.
No, it's a little early, but you know.
Back in a sec. Cup of tea time. starting.
Sorry, countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
We are here. We have a map now. Here are the group. Now, you won't see the whole map straight away as characters, but I'm just going to show you it because it's going to be annoying not to. So that's the full map.
What the fuck?
What the?
Oh wow.
This is the moon dial in the middle.
Holy fuck!
This is a
Pretty
little
cool.
pond. This seems to be a rocky area, about 15 foot up.
Hold on, let me make this bigger.
This is a raised surface that's also 10 foot up. These purple bits seem to be statues. That square is a sarcophagus. There's steps going up. That's a gazebo.
Oh,
No,
they
not the
get
Drag gazebo.
No,
That looks like a door.
No, we're not having no gazebos.
And this orange area just shows that this area here is heated up, so there's no snow on it.
Ooh.
Guys,
Okay.
I think we found a new
Callum.
home base.
I didn't
have
give you
to
all the
say,
details,
This is
but
the
of course
back
I
gate.
wouldn't, because you haven't looked around
I
yet.
have-
So, guys. Oh, and these red bits, they're the bloody footprints.
I think Lewis wanted to say.
Callum, I have to say, your maps are getting way better.
Not that they were. They
Well,
weren't
thank you.
shit to begin with.
It is pretty
They've
cool.
I
always
didn't
been
say
pretty
this, I
good.
just said they're better.
I know, but improvement.
You can improve on
Have a
greatness.
look at the statues. I'm intrigued by the statues.
These statues. All right, so we'll just say where everyone wants to go. These are the bloody footprints. As you can see, they go round this way, through a gazebo, and then they disappear in this little pond. This whole area, no snow on it, somewhat heated. Where are we going?
Okay. What are the circle bits along the side there?
These are statues.
Of what?
What are these?
Well, you can go have a look.
Okay.
Can't we
Sure,
see
why
from
not?
here?
Yeah, I'll have a go around.
We'll say Narf goes with you. Gray goes over there. Is everyone going over
No.
there?
I'll move. I'll
Yeah,
move
I'll
over
go
there,
there.
but I'm still keeping an eye out for traps because she did mention about traps.
Okay.
Oh,
So we'll say you're
I
all
know
over
this
there.
one. So all the
So they all
statues are going to be
seem to
related
be-
to each of us.
Well, there's only 5 of them. Well, there's 2 over there as well.
Looks like
Maybe
we're gonna
this
have
time I
to
remember
kill
to add
some
the
of that.
awakened crab.
Sorry, Lyle, you were never meant to arrive at the end.
He was supposed to die.
That
Alright,
Duragar was
so-
supposed to kill you.
They are all marble statues of elves in robes.
Oh,
Gray, you would recognize the moons on their back.
Oh no.
Can you roll me
Is-
a religion check?
they're moon men.
I can, but I don't have
I think-
proficiency in it,
I thi-
considering
I
I'm
think
religious.
I think they're moon elves, not moon men.
Goodbye,
Moon people.
Moose Man.
Oh, we should
That-
have called
that
this
is a
episode
10,
Goodbye, Moose
straight
Man.
down the middle.
10. So,
Yes.
you know that Saloon's holy symbol isn't a moon, but obviously a moon is a lot to do with Saloon. But you're not
Yes.
entirely sure if this specific moon represents her.
Okay. So the moon could be Saloon, but the moon might also not be Saloon.
Yes, I will say though, from this distance, you see that this statue here looks like a spitting image of Saloon.
Huh. Okay, can I go and inspect that one a bit more closely?
So I'll just put a cell there.
Okay,
So we'll say
so
you're
is that
going
like,
up there.
Yeah. Oh, so it's like a 10
So you're going
foot
around this
thing.
way and you have to go up these steps.
Okay. Cool.
Just to make sure
That's
I'm not
somehow
leaving
like-
everyone. Where is everyone else going on this map?
I mean, I guess.
Was there anything written on the statues, or are they just people with things
You
in
can
their
roll
back?
me a investigation check if you like.
Sure.
Lacey would follow Gray. He seems to know what he's
Lacey
doing.
will follow Gray.
That's a 7.
So, oops. You're next to Gray there. A 7, you don't seem to find any writing.
Okay.
Rest of you, what are you guys doing before I move on to Gray and where Lacey is?
I'm going to check out. I'm gonna follow the footprints and see if I can gather any other information.
Okay. I'm going to say, with what Narf did earlier, that he's going to follow you. So we'll say you go all the way round. Lyle, what are you doing during all this?
Lyle will go with Narf and Larking, I think.
Okay. So we'll start off. We've done Nomad's doing a little look arounds for this.
Mhm.
Gray and Lacey, you go up to this area, and there seems to be this sarcophagus right here,
Okay.
covered in snow.
Okay.
Here is a picture of Saloon, marble, of course. She looks somewhat sad in the facial expression. The other side seems to be someone else that looks sort of like Saloon, but not quite, and she has her arms crossed and looks a bit angry.
I'll sort of do a little bow before the statue of Saloon, and I'll be like, "My lady, my lady." No, tips fedora. No.
The Reddit cleric.
Yes, the Reddit cleric. Gotta love a bit of Reddit.
Is there anything
My
else you're doing
lady
here,
of
Gray?
My lady of silver, I do not know why you have an effigy here. But can I see if this one's got the same symbol on it as well?
Yep. So the Saloon statue looks like it's in good nick, so we don't have to do any checks. You check around, it doesn't have the moon symbol that you've seen on the others.
Okay, cool. Does it have any sort of anything other than just? Is there anything of note on it?
She just looks like she's sad, and she's looking that kind of direction, that generalish
Okay.
direction.
All right, and then you say the other one looks sort of angry
Yes,
with
can put
its arms crossed. Where's that one looking?
this general direction.
So both are looking at the sarcophagus.
Roll me a perception check.
I don't like the way that's looking at me. Reminds me of bad times. Bloody hell, earthquake! I didn't realise we were in Elturel.
That's a 15. That's two
A
10s in a
15.
row.
You get the feeling that they're looking this general area, so not specifically at the sarcophagus.
Okay. Sorry, I had to close the stream to do my roll. Which general area? Sorry. Oh, like at the front of it.
The boxed
you've
bit.
marked. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize.
I
you'd
should choose a
marked it.
different color so it's not.
That's fine.
And you can use raw dice, remember, Lewis?
Oh, fuck yeah, I can, can't I? Excuse my French.
What's Lacey doing while Gray's looking at all this?
She's
Just while we
sort-
get some dice.
She's eyeing up the angry statue, sort of fearfully, I guess. Sort of like, oh, I don't like how it's looking at me. Ray, I don't
Is
like
there any
it.
chance you're proficient in religion?
Is there any chance? That is a good question. Absolutely fucking not. No.
Just checking.
I don't even know why I have history, but I do, apparently.
Because it's the cool kids.
Okay, well, while they're doing that, we'll go over to these guys. So, you guys, you follow the bloody footprints, and they seem to go into this pond that you actually see a bit of heat radiating off of. And there's no snow here. It seems to have melted.
Okay. I'm going to like dip my hand in the water and see how it's heated. Is it heated is it heated naturally by like vents or a hot spring or something? or is it like magical or mechanical or?
Rob, what are you doing?
Sorry.
So, which one are you specifically looking for? Just how it's heated?
Yeah, just how it's heated, just so I can get like a general sense of the area to see if it's natural or if it was built for a reason.
Okay, well, do me either a. Do me just a straight intelligence check,
Okay.
as you're not sure exactly which one you're looking for.
That's just -1.
I'm sorry.
11.
It's warm. Oh, I thought you said -1. That was your answer.
No. 11.
Yeah, it's quite warm. You can't figure out why.
Mm.
It's very odd to you. But it's
Okay.
rather nice feeling. It's like you're in your cabin again, next to the fire.
On the other side of the lake, is there any wet hoof prints?
You can roll me a survival check if you wish to go across. It's only
What
like
lake's this?
up to knee-height water, so you can walk through it.
Okay. Ah, what is with these bad rolls? That's a 9.
It's because you believe it's a
You
lake
can't
when it's
see-
actually just a puddle.
Yeah, it's not a lake.
I knew it wasn't a lake. I just said lake, okay?
Is there a small bridge over it?
Fuck you.
Is there a deer nearby as well?
Hello. Why would you do that? So rude.
Oops, shit! I ripped off the
Where-
NO.
Callum, where the snow has I wasn't looking at
Yeah.
that. Where the snow has melted, is the warm water like sort of covering a little bit over the top of it, or is it completely separated?
So here, all of this bit and up to this point, not up here. There's no snow and it feels warm.
Okay. Can I try and figure out why the temperature has changed in this place and what's caused the snow to basically be melted?
Yes. Could you roll me a Arcana check?
Ah, I'm actually proficient in that. Okay. But my intelligence modifier is not great, so
Hmm.
6.
6. It's really warm, but you don't know why. You know what? You two are doing that. I feel like Narf would be looking as well.
Hmm.
Let's
I
see if
really
he
don't
figures
have a
anything
clue
out.
here, Larkin. I'm going to go and check the sundial out.
And she's gonna Lyle's gonna move forward and have a look at the sundial.
Okay.
Could I go
The
up
moon
and
dial.
join Lacey and
Great.
Gray looking at
All right,
the
so we'll first
softbox?
do what Narf just rolled.
Mhm.
So Narf obviously follows over you and he says, there seems to be something magical about this area, but I can't figure it out.
All of us rolled really low.
Yeah, he rolled average. All
Hmm,
right, so
I
you
wish-
want to join them, Nomad?
Yes, please.
I wish I had the capabilities of figuring this out. It's annoying me.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be able to do it someday, Lyle. We'll quickly go back to these people.
Mhm.
So, Nomad, you've joined them.
Can I check out the spot where both the statues are looking?
Yeah, can I check out
Of
the
course.
sarcophagus as well and see if there's any like writing or anything on it?
Okay, so we'll start with. We've taken longer for Will, so we'll start with Nomad.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, which part of the sarcophagus do you want to look at? The sides, the top?
Can I have a look around on the top, please?
So the top is covered in snow. Do you want to move the snow away?
I will do. But I'm gonna take out a little dagger, and I'm just kind of scrape it off.
Okay.
That's it.
So you
I
slowly
don't know.
scrape the snow off. You see this marble-looking coffin. And on it seems to be 4 spaces, like just specifically drawn out spaces with 4 words that you don't seem to understand. They look a lot like symbols.
I'm gonna start thumbing through my book then, and I'm gonna start ritually casting comprehend languages.
Okay.
Is there any,
So while you're doing that, yes, Lacey.
is there any wind coming through here?
There is a small breeze with the light snow falling down.
Okay. And okay. No, that's all I wanted to ask.
Okay. So, Gray, you want to check out this area?
Uh-huh.
Can you roll? What exactly are you looking for? Anything in particular? Or
Don't know.
just what's on this
Something
bit?
that the statues would be looking at. I'm just investigating
Okay,
it
roll me
generally.
investigation, please.
Can I perceive it generally instead?
No, because you are
Okay.
investigating the area.
I did say investigate, yes. That is a nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay.
Yeah, thank you for
So-
reminding me to roll real dice, Cal.
You're
Roll on
welcome.
Discord.
You can roll on Discord now. So you kind of step across the area and you feel the rest of the floor here when you step on the snow, it's like a smooth marble. Like it's a flat surface. But when you step on this area, there seems to be something crumbled. And as you kind of move away the snow, you notice there's some kind of crumble marble, a little bit on the sarcophagus and a little bit on the floor. It looks like there used to be something here, but it's no longer there.
I try
Okay.
moving the sarcophagus.
You can try moving the sarcophagus if you want.
I would like to go to the opposite side that Gray's on and pull it that way.
Okay. Can you roll me a strength check?
I will push to help.
Okay, with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how
I'm gonna be
strong
moving along whilst trying to and you
Strength-
just move it a bit slower. I'm trying to read the.
Strength for athletics.
Strength.
16.
It doesn't seem to move whatsoever.
Shit.
Yeah, well, that was worth a shot.
But you do
Hang
notice
on,
when
hang
pulling
on.
it, you see some writing at the bottom.
Oh.
In Elvish.
Can anyone read this kind of text?
You look at me with my pointy ears.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. I don't see race.
I will be in about 7 minutes. Unfortunately,
Right.
I'll just run over, kind of nudge past
Hold on.
Nomad, and I will have a look at the Elvish writing.
Okay. So you have a look, and it says, "Here lies Sana."
Sasna.
Sorry, I just almost said it wrong, so it's just Sana.
I was gonna say. We don't
You must
S-A-H,
travel to the
N-A-R.
castle of
And it also says about to bring Sana. Stupid name.
How do you spell this?
S-A-H-N-A-R.
Sonar.
I'm just going to pretend the H is silent. Sonar.
Sanar.
So when we awaken Sonar, how
To bring Sonar back, you must place 4 objects on top of the sarcophagus.
is
Dude,
Gray
I'll-
reading? Is these
Yeah,
the
I'll read it out.
No, is this? Are you reading this? Is this what is on top of the sarcophagus that I was
it's on
trying to
the
That's
decipher?
on the side here
Side.
where Lacey was pulling.
Fair.
Do I recognise any of the writing on top now that Nomad has cleared
You
it?
do not recognise the writing.
Okay.
In about 6 minutes, I will.
Right.
Would
So
I?
while this
Yep.
bit's been happening, let's
Just
move
panic
over to the
reading
other
through.
group quickly.
For a barbarian,
You
I speak a lot
guys,
of
you're at a
language.
moon dial. It's rather nice and
Right,
warm
like-
here.
Lyle wanted to check out the moon dial.
Wait,
Okay, and by the
Moondial?
way, aside from this, the rest is a flat surface you can walk on.
Played this DLC. We need to find the 2 hidden
Rob.
moons, and then it'll unlock the entrance to the vampire keep.
Robert,
What?
it's our turn. You can
It's you
check out the
guys
moon
now.
dial now.
Okay, what do I see?
You see a moon dial. Where are you looking?
Um, I'll go around the where all the circles are and see if I can. Fuck, I don't know.
Where generally? And by the way, they're all moons if you couldn't figure out.
Yeah. I'll have a look at the center. The center one on the right.
What, this one?
Yeah.
So it seems to be a half moon carved into the floor.
Hmm.
And you actually see some writing there. Some kind of scribbled in. Let's see, do you know the language?
Probably
No.
not.
No, you do not. You have no clue what it says.
I wish I could understand this. Larkin, do you want to come over and have a look?
Oh, I only speak common. I won't be able to tell what it is.
Narf, maybe then?
Narf comes over to have a look. He like squints his eyes. Says, "Oh yes, I understand this. This is Elvish."
Ah, fuck. What does it
It
say?
says to unlock the tomb of the half moon.
Hmm. Oh, I see. So, so we'd have to move the sundial somehow to match whatever the writing is, I suppose. But
Is there any more writing, or is it just to unlock
That's-
the?
That's all it says.
But I was gonna.
Narf, come with me, please. Considering you'd be able to understand this writing.
And
Okie doke.
well, I was gonna move on to the next one. See if
This
there's
one?
any writing. Yeah.
There is no writing.
The one of them's full moon, right? So it's just covered in black.
Mhm.
Yeah, so there's probably no writing on that one.
There is writing on that one.
Oh, there is. What is it?
What does it say, Narf?
It says, gaze upon your own face, have 7 questions answered.
Okay. Maybe it's like a northeast southwest type thing.
Keep thinking
Um,
Lara's another moon.
Let's
He
go to
does look it, doesn't he?
Let's go to the other half moon real quick.
Does that have writing?
It has the same writing as this one over here.
And then he'll go back to the start and look at that one.
And that one has the same writing as over here.
I see. So they match.
So it's to open the tomb of the moon. Gaze upon
Your own face.
yeah, gaze upon your own face and answer questions.
Yeah.
Maybe the pool of water.
So to make sure you get it specifically, the half moon one says unlock the tomb of the half moon. The full moon one says gaze upon your own face and have 7 questions answered.
Can I go and look in the water then?
You can go look in the water. Oh, and just in case You didn't hear it. There's a little doorish area here.
I assume it's locked because, you know.
Well, you don't know. You've not looked, have you?
Yeah, but
Right, so you go over to the water.
The writing wouldn't be there otherwise.
Hey, Callum,
I'm
don't be
looking.
mean.
I know.
Sure.
I'm not being mean. I'm just talking.
Well, your name's not Callum, so.
No, you're right. I was being a bit mean.
No, I meant
My
about the
apologies,
door.
Jacob.
You called it poor.
I'm going to.
It does look like that.
Yeah, go on. Keep going.
I'm going to look into the water.
Hmm.
Does anything happen? Does it change? Does my reflection change or anything?
You do see your reflection.
But
Seems to be.
is it
It's not really moving water, so
is
your
it
face
just
is only
my
a little
reflection
wobbly.
or is it anything else?
Just your reflection and what seems to be a marble floor.
Whilst he's doing that, can Lyle have a look to see if there's any way to move the sundial?
You can be over here. How do you plan to try and move it?
Well, you
I
can't do
will
it by
say,
just
looking at it, it looks like it's attached to the floor.
attached to the floor.
As in, it's a part of the marble floor. It looks.
Oh, so is it like engraved within it?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay.
Well, this is weird. I guess we would have to go by whatever the writing says to get the sundial to move.
Is there nothing else around, like any sort of buttons or levers or anything like that?
Not that you can see in this general area.
Okay.
Was there anything underneath the what's it called? Underneath
Water?
the pagoda thing.
The gazebo?
Underneath the gazebo when we walked through it.
Okay. So we'll say you're walking back there to have a look.
The coda is kind of just a gazebo, isn't it?
Yeah.
I never even
It's
realized
It was a
different
gazebo.
type, I
Right.
think.
So I say, checking my invisible watch, comprehend languages is over.
Yay!
So we'll stick to these three for a little bit now. Nomad, you've now can see the symbols on top of the sarcophagus, and you realise it's druidic.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Does,
And it
does-
seems to have four things in four areas to place. There
Okay.
is a pine cone,
Mm-hmm.
a twig, a feather, and a severed hand of a humanoid.
Ah.
Hi, Ted.
Okay.
How's it going?
So. Oh. On the bright side, I feel like to open up this coffin, they, only need a pine cone, a twig, a feather, and a severed hand.
Wait,
Oh,
why do we
what-
want to open this
what-
coffin?
What was that last one? A what?
A severed hand of a humanoid.
Oh no.
Sorry, that helmet really muffles you. Just speak up, please.
A severed hand of a humanoid.
Ah,
Ah.
well, put your hand down, Nomad. I get my rapier
Hold
out.
on. No, we're not doing that.
Yes, it was a joke. Sorry,
sure-
that was in poor
I'm sure-
taste.
I'm sure we can find one somewhere. Right?
Yeah. Why do we want to open this sarcophagus again?
I was just interested.
Okay. I mean,
It
we're just
was
here to get.
closed.
I keep wanting to call her Agatha, but that's the banshee from Lost Wines.
Her name
Kaylin.
Kaylin.
Yes. We're just here to
Shut
find
up, wizard.
Kaylin's body, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, sure. Mhm. I have a twig. I think we can find a pine cone somewhere around here. Snowbad's just no longer listening and rummaging for his purse of items.
Well, there's a tree right next to you there.
Right,
Oh,
well,
good.
Nomad wants
Try
to
and grab a pine
awaken.
cone from it.
Nomad wants to awaken unspeakable horrors from this sarcophagus, so I'm going to go check out the moon dial.
I'll admit I'm kind of curious.
Please don't leave me
Okay,
alone.
so Gray's going over there. Lacey, you're staying?
It's alright, I'll still with you.
I'm
Which way are we
following
going,
along.
Gray? This way round or this way round?
Can I just go over to the edge and then jump down?
Which edge? That way, that way, that way.
Oh,
you
I
jump off
thought
there.
this was like one big raised area.
Yeah, this is one big
So it's-
raised area. I didn't know
Okay,
if you wanted to just.
yeah. Can I just like jump down and
Pew. I'll say you do it safely. It's only 10 foot up.
Like a Pokemon.
I mean,
type.
I could literally just like climb
yeah,
down
don't
over
worry,
the
I'm-
edge, and I'd only be like
Anyway,
2 foot
while
away
you go
from the
over
floor.
there and you see them, Lyle and Narf realizing this moon dial is stuck to the thing, we go over to Larkin. Larkin, as you enter this marble gazebo,
You was
You
gonna
can
say
s-
pagoda, wasn't you?
no,
And that's the meme of Jacob saying the wrong name for everything. Continues.
so you get over to this marble gazebo. Your perception's really good. I'm not going to make you roll. You look at the underneath the roof,
Mm.
and there seems to be like engraved a moon.
A moon.
Yes.
I'm loving this. I have to say, like, this is Gray's jam. All these moons. This is great.
And as the snow is a little thin, there seems to be like a little carving on the floor as well.
I'm going to sweep it away with my foot and see if I can uncover the carving.
It seems to be just like a scratched in circle area. You would think it's another moon, but it looks slightly off shape.
I'm going to go and get someone before I end up doing something stupid.
Like, say I love
And this is how we
you.
teleport away, because when Frank's not here, his character can't continue with him. All right. Shall we quickly go back to you guys? Who are you going to go get, Larkin?
I'm going to where I think the smart people are, which is where the coffin is.
Okay. So we'll say you're starting to make your way up while Gray jumps down here and meets up with the rest.
So this area is magical, right? You said North?
Yep, I think so.
Hi guys.
Let me try something real quick.
Hello, Gray.
Miles gonna step back a little bit, and he's going to focus on the crystal as it lights up red. He's going to cast Mage Hand, and he's going to try and place it down on the arrow. Does it react at all?
What at this? So remember, this is
the sundial.
upwards.
Sorry,
Where on the dial?
on the base of it.
Okay, I should probably say it is actually taller than you, but
If
a little shorter
you look at the
Narf.
picture in general chat, that's the one from Skyrim. It probably looks a bit like that.
Ah, okay. Well, okay. On the base of it,
Let me check.
above.
Yeah,
above
yeah,
where
a bit like
Lyle
that.
is.
All right, so you place the mage hand on. Nothing seems to happen.
God damn it.
Snuffs it out.
Let's do a
Screw
little.
this. Screw this, I can't be bothered anymore. I'm gonna go and check out the door.
Okay, so you go off to check out the door. Before I go back to you, we'll say Narf is following you because he rolled and he's interested as well. What are we doing, Gray?
I'll I'll ask the others like what they found. Obviously I'll be able to read the Elvish bit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll say that they told you, or would you guys? Well, Narf would have. So
Okay, so one side says to open the half moon thingy, something or other. I didn't write it down. And then what did the other
the one
side
at the
say?
half moons say unlock the tombs of the half moon. And the full moon says gaze upon your own face, have 7 questions answered.
Huh. Okay. Huh. I don't know. I guess I'll just have a look around and see if I see anything that they might have missed.
Okay. Just do me another perception.
Perception.
Look
That
at the
is a
glow.
24.
24. You have thoroughly looked around and have discovered there is nothing else here.
Okay. Thoroughly discovered that there's nothing else there.
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Should we say you go to where the rest are, or
Yeah, sure. I'll go have a look in the pool of water as well.
Okay.
Before I go. I gaze upon my own face in the reflection.
you do? Wobbles a little bit from the snow landing on it, making little.
I say,
I don't know. How do you
I-
do a sound effect for rippling
blub,
water?
blub, blub.
There we go.
Wow,
That'll do.
that was quick.
You're welcome.
So, I guess I'll look down into the water and I'm like, so do I ask the questions? Do you ask me the questions? How does this work? That was a question,
You
by the
hear
way, water.
no response.
Okay. I guess I'll walk back over to the others then.
Okay. We'll say you get to like that point before they get their thing, but we'll go back here quickly. Larkin, you walk up here to the smart people.
So as I was saying, Nomad, maybe we should map out the area. I think you're pretty good at that. Hey,
Yep. Immediately brings out the map.
Well, someone's eager.
I really
Yeah.
enjoy it.
if you need me
Point
to do
those
some
maps.
little illustrations to add to it, then
Please.
Nomad, I found something you might be interested in. Over
Seven
in
hand.
no.
we do need one
Why?
of those.
Why are you asking that?
The
No reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is
Well-
Nomad being so shady about this?
There's
I really want to open this.
there are carvings around here, but there's one over there. And it doesn't really match up with all the other ones. It looks like it was kind of scratched in. So I'm not really much of an intelligent person. I was wondering if maybe you could tell something about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure. Lead the way.
I'll lead him over.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Lacey steps down off of the ledge.
Do.
It probably doesn't, but with my comprehend languages, does this come up with anything? Or is it just a
There was
carved
no
inside?
writing here, so no.
Gonna like kick the circle?
You can kick the circle.
That's a circle.
You move around a bit of the snow.
It's a
But
snowy circle.
doesn't it seem a bit strange? Like everything else is so cleanly done, and it's like such attention to detail. But this looks like it was scratched out.
Yeah.
Wait.
You're an artist, Lacey. What's your opinion?
I'm not a architect. Larkin, I'm
Lacey, can you roll me an art check?
sure.
Whatever that is.
I mean, you said it would be sleight of hand.
Performance?
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Oh,
With
that's
your
good.
proficiency, of course.
21. 17 plus 4.
So
That's pretty good.
you look at it, Lacey, and you see there's not a pattern, but you get an odd feeling that it was done on purpose, not just randomly.
No,
But
this was very
some of the cracks look like it was just
wear and tear.
hit.
Oh, see these ones here. They look like they're made on purpose with the actual structure itself. You can see the deliberate marks. Whereas these ones, it looks like these ones are from some kind of battle damage.
Maybe they
Welcome
were
to Antiques
trying.
Roadshow.
Maybe they were trying to get to something underneath it. So maybe if we try and break it a bit more.
Mm. No. I think it's more likely that the marks may give away something. Perhaps how to open it or get past it.
Okay, it's at
Should
this
we
point,
try-
just quickly,
Mhm.
we'll go over to these two. Lyle and Naf. Hello. You you look at the door, and you notice there seems to be writing on it, but you read it.
More writing I can't read, for God's sake. Is this Elvish again?
Naf has zero clue what is on this door.
I guess we're gonna
It
need
does look like
Nomad.
symbols more than letters. But you get a
Do they
feeling
look?
it's
Do they
written in
look?
some kind.
Do they look at? Do they look of a magical variety, like runes at all?
They don't seem to look like runes.
Okay, well, I don't have a clue.
That's when
Um,
Gray catches up.
What have we found?
Well,
Door.
there's a door here with some writing, some markings, but I don't understand them. They're not magical either, so there's no
Hmm,
runes or anything like that. So
let me have a look at them. Can I tell anything that these two have not?
You know they're from looking at sarcophagus, whatever language it is, it's similar to the one on the top.
Oh, I'll relay
Although
this.
you can't
I'll be
read it.
like,
So I mean,
hmm,
would Nomad have said what language it was?
Yeah, probably.
so
So
druidic,
you get a
right?
feeling it's druidic.
This seems to be druidic.
ah,
I'm not going to tell them how I know this.
Just so you seem smart.
like the like what the Banshee said about the druid
Yeah,
that was with the moose.
if only we had a druid.
Hold on. How do you know druidic? You're not a druid, are you?
I'm not, but I know of other languages.
But isn't druidic like specific? Isn't that a specific language of the druids? Like, it seems kind of weird that you know it.
All right, Nomad translated some over there on the sarcophagus.
Figures. Okay. I don't want to just rush in here, so I guess we should grab him and see what it says first before we move on.
Wait, I know this one. I'm gonna walk up to the door and I'm gonna say "friend" in Elvish.
Okay. You say friend in Elvish.
And from the
Yes.
pool of water, some tentacles come out.
With a dramatic amount
Oh,
of
no.
snow falling onto the door, nothing happens.
Wow.
Yeah, let's just go and grab Nomad.
Lyle's gonna go.
Okay, so before I just say that you've dragged him over here,
I'll
was
go
there
with.
anything else you guys wanted to do over here?
Does it look like the cracks in the ones that were deliberate? Does it look like if it could slot into them, perhaps?
This is the end game area, isn't it? This is where we come back with all the items we've gathered to unlock the
I mean, I
doors.
did say
unlock that
you can
secret
go
legendary
anywhere
weapon.
at any time, no matter what level you are, in session 0.
Hmm,
So,
I was joking, but okay.
so
okay.
you look at it, Lacey. It looks like the cracks are very thin, but you could get something down.
Has anyone
But it
got
would
a
have to
credit?
be
Anyone got a credit card?
just slightly thinner than, slightly bigger than a needle.
What an arrow do?
An arrow would be a bit thick for
Let
it.
me-
You can get probably
Let me
the
check.
points,
Can
but not
I
much else.
try something a bit weird?
Which is
Because it's not actually like a real hand. Could I try to summon a mage hand and just make it a really, really thin mage hand?
right.
Like a spatula.
Mage
I don't know if you
Listening
can
this shit.
change the form of a mage hand, but we'll say you can do an Arcana check to see if you manage.
If not,
Oh,
I do
God.
have something that I could do.
Same here.
Oh, that's a 15 total.
15. You manage to get part of the mage hand thin enough to start fitting.
I'll just kind of like stand there, like waggling my hand in the air as I'm trying to like pull this thing out.
Please tell me
Okay,
it's an invisible mage hand as well, so nobody else knows what you're doing.
Yeah, you're wiggling it. You're wiggling it.
What are you doing?
Nothing seems to be happening. What was you doing, Lacey?
It's just not.
I'm gonna take out my painter's supplies. I'm gonna squat a wee bit of I don't know. Let's say purple.
Okay.
Onto something. Mix it with a bit of water or snow, and then
Mhm.
sort of like lightly dab it into the crack so that it seeps into the crack.
Okay.
So
You
very
notice-
watery paint.
As you dab it, it almost looks like it gets sucked in.
This is unusual.
I'm going to take out my water skin and pour it near the crack and see like if it starts sucking it in to the.
You mean basically what I just did.
I know, but I want to see if it's like if it's any different.
It is slightly different. Yours isn't sucked in.
Huh.
Can I just like stand above the hole that Lacey just dropped the paint into and just acid splash a little bubble of acid down it?
Okay. You splash a bit of acid and it gets sucked in.
It's a hole.
It is a hole.
I'll say it's at this point that the others go over to where you are.
Quick, Nomad, come with us. And I grab Nomad and start tracking him.
I freely go. Oh no! I don't know.
I've got another idea.
We need
Okay.
we need some druidic for you to read. You seem to be the only one who understands. Okay.
One last idea, Lacey. Larkin, are you staying here? Or are you going with the dragged nomad?
I'll stay here.
I'm
I'm,
gonna.
I'm not gonna leave our Furbolg friend on their own.
That'll be fine. I hold
Bigger than all of us.
out. I don't know what you're talking about. I hold my wind chime above the hole,
Mm-hmm.
and sort of like if I can. Does it react at all?
Not at all.
Interesting. So it's not like a wind that's dragging. Okay. So, let me try something a bit thicker. I'll just squirt a little bit of paint, regular paint, not watered down, and just.
You notice it gets sucked into the hole
So it's not just liquids.
or the cracks.
I'm gonna ask Lacey if she can do it again, but I'm going to like put my ear to the ground and see if I can hear anything when the paint gets sucked in.
Okay.
There's just a guy underneath with his lips up against it, just sucking real hard.
Oh, I love
All right,
paint.
so
Smash it
you do
down.
that, Larkin.
Oh, could you put some
you
yellow down? That's
hear-
my favourite.
You do hear It kind of like trickled down, but nothing out of the ordinary.
It seems like it's just falling through, which means there is something under here. It's just
But your
we
water
don't know
didn't fall.
what, so we might need to break through.
Your water didn't fall
Okay.
through.
Well, let's quickly go back to Team Door.
Nomad, look at this.
Okay.
Nomad, you look at this, and because you comprehend languages, all the symbols of Druidic seem to change into letters. However, the letters don't make sense. You see this. I'm going to put it in in-game info.
Okay.
Okay.
The door will only open when the blood that is lost
Old?
in
Oh, yeah.
the
Darkness.
fucking Arkenstone is
Darkness.
darkness.
Is
Delivered? No.
I was really hoping it'd
No.
be exactly like this, just slowly going, is.
Valeted under the
No, wait, hold
light of the moon.
on. Val.
the blood that is lost in the darkness is something under the light moon. I
Just
guess
revealed.
you.
Revealed is the last.
Revealed.
Yeah, revealed. Yeah. Well
The door
done,
will
Rob.
only open when the blood that is lost in the darkness is revealed under light of
Which
the moon.
means we have to wait for night.
So we press select.
We press select and we press wait, and then we're waiting.
Okay, so we need a Relicanth in our party and also a Warlord, and then if
We need to use dig in this exact spot.
So I've helped out here. Does anyone want to come over to the pool of water?
yes, I would like to
Sure.
investigate this further.
Sure, we can go back there.
Okay, while I'm moving
You
you,
don't have
presume
to,
you're at the
Lyle.
water.
Mm-hmm. I'm really intrigued by this water because of the fact that this is. Sorry, I'm really intrigued by this water. The moose supposedly disappeared here. This is only like a little shallow
The
pond,
tracks
isn't
end
it?
here.
The tracks end here. Is it like just muddy bottomed water, or is it like?
It seems to be marbled floored like the rest.
Really don't want to go in the water. Can I use Mage Hand to feel about in the bottom of the water and like up against the walls of stone?
Yep. So you're moving your mage hands around in the water.
Yeah.
It feels like
Sure.
marble.
Feels like marble. I'm just stroking a marble wall on the other side. I'm not going in the water. I was intrigued.
It's warm, isn't it?
I really hope I'm gonna put my hand in the water. Please don't be warm. Please don't be warm.
It's warm.
It's
Oh,
warm.
I don't like that.
What?
Why is
I
it
mean,
warm?
just a little note. I mean, Nomad wouldn't know this. 3 people have already walked through the wall.
Yeah.
Lyle's going to have a look down into the water. How deep does it look?
Up to Larkin's knees.
So up to Lyle's neck.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You could actually swim in it, Lyle.
Hmm. Yeah, why not?
Lyle's gonna dive in and have a look and see if he can see anything at the bottom.
Oh my god,
Okay.
Lyle!
That was a radish attitude right there. Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah.
You jump in. You look around the marble floor. It's very nice marble. And it's nice and warm in here.
Hmm.
Okay, Lyle will pop his head up.
Well, it's really
Dude.
nice and warm, but I don't see anything.
Come in, the water's lovely.
Unless he gets sucked down. Somebody
Can I,
pulls the plug.
can I like pick you know where you like cup your hands and like pick some water up?
Hmm.
Could I do that? See if it like allows me to pick it up.
Yep. You cup
Yeah, I'll
water
I'll
into
take
your
a
hand.
sip. I'll take a sip.
Tastes like warm water. Still.
Lovely.
Hmm.
Oh, it's not sparkling. What is this? I only drink
It's-
sparkling water.
Although
It's fresh water, isn't it?
you do get a slight irony taste.
Oh no.
No, no.
Lyle, get out of the water.
It's arsenic.
Okay, I'm moving, I'm moving.
I wouldn't be worried about swimming in it. I'd be worried the fact that you just like
Ah.
drank arsenic.
Has anyone got like a water container or something?
I
What
don't
skin?
think so. I'll have a look.
It's not a
You
spare
actually
one,
see
no.
after you saying that. Wait, do you say about the taste?
Yeah, I'll say about the taste. I'll be like, it tastes kind
You
of
see
irony.
Narf kind of like go over to the water, gets out like his alchemist supplies. He's like starting to like check it.
Hmm.
Yeah, this would be
What's the pH value, Narf?
It's acid.
While that's
It's
happening,
all
did you
acid.
two want to do anything else?
I kind of want to just wander over to the rest of the party now and just be like,
Yeah, let's
"Oh, we
wander
found
over the
this."
rest of the party.
Okay. So you wander over, and you see Narf finish off a few things.
We found
I
this
think
deep crack. that-
it's a bit of a bloodish taste.
Oh,
Yes, that's what I figured.
so we found this deep crack over there that seems to suck in liquid.
So I was watching its feet before it comes into the shrine.
Wait, what? Why are you laughing?
I don't know. It just sounded vaguely
I'm not laughing. I'm larking.
weird.
I don't know what you're talking about. Right,
What was it you said you found, Lacey?
a deep crack that sucks in liquid. Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
That's what it is.
Do you know how deep it goes down?
Ain't got a bloody clue.
Hmm.
Nope,
Why
not
don't we
one
tr-
bit.
We
Why don't
tried
we
to
try
stick a
this
hand in
water?
it, but it was too tight.
Oh my god.
How
So glad
from the
I'm
water,
muted.
sorry, Callum, from the water,
Mhm.
the ledge on the left hand side, how high up is it? 15 feet.
Can one of you boost me up there, please?
Did you guys find anything?
The
Not
water's a bit
really.
bloody.
Yes, it
Anything else?
tastes irony like blood.
So this seems to be some sort of weird druidic shrine.
Wait. Oh
What if
shit.
the moose is entering
No.
here
Guys, I've had the fucking thing figured out for
and
the past,
washing
like,
its
6
feet
months.
before it to
hang
be
on,
like
hang on.
polite?
Hang on. Did Nomad read out what you read on the door?
Yeah. That was
Right.
me actively saying that out loud.
Okay. So under the moonlight, this water is going to turn into blood, which is why there's bloody footprints coming out of it.
Which way are the footprints going?
Out of it, I'm assuming.
This way.
No, they're going
Getting
into it.
into it.
Into it.
Never mind.
So
Why
the
don't
moose
we,
literally goes from here, walks this way.
Could the water just be
To there.
bloody because the moose has walked in whilst covered in blood?
Yeah.
Oh,
Washing its
yeah,
feet
maybe.
before it enters the shrine.
Either way, there's multiple mentions of nightfall. I think we should wait here
Yes.
until the night.
Wait.
Um,
Maybe we can just
The light.
maybe we can just move that sundial.
I'm not sure how to do it, though, Lacey.
I think we should wait.
So the gang camps out for 4 hours for no
Is there any
reason.
bodies?
The light of the moon maiden.
I need
will
a
reveal
hand.
all.
Literally.
What do you need
Hmm?
help?
Hey,
I still want to check out the left-hand side. Can someone boost me up, please?
Oh, okay. One
Why are you doing it over and over again, Callum?
What, this? I'm just giving a subtle clue. So, you lift it up. We'll say you get up to the top now.
Yeah, he'll have a wander over and see what's over there.
Cannonball!
So, it seems to be just a rocky kind of area. Unlike the rest of it, it's not made of marble. You
Yeah,
can see, like, the rest of the forest.
so there's not really much at all.
Not that you can see.
Hmm. Not much here. Okay.
He'll wander back and then he'll wander back and try and find his way down, even though he's like 3.5 feet.
Okay. We'll say you somehow manage it.
Quite
Yeah.
like the idea of being high up, though.
I mean, Lacey's standing right there. She can just grab him.
Yeah,
Is it nice and warm up there too?
It is cold up there.
Oh, shit.
Huh.
Alright, so it's something to do with the tracks.
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
I think it's
Why don't we
something to
Why
do
don't
with
we
his
try-
pool.
why don't we try putting the water into the cracks?
That's what I was going to suggest.
So I'm gonna empty out my water skin.
Oh, need to
Wait,
do
wait,
that. No
wait,
need
wait,
to do
wait.
that. I have a pot.
Hold
Okay.
on, hold on. Nomad,
Hello.
remind me what it said on the door.
The door will only open when the blood that is lost in the darkness is revealed under the light of the moon.
Hmm. So if we were to take some of this water at night and present it in front of the door, it would open it, right? If
No.
our theory is correct, if it turns to blood.
That doesn't make any sense. How would it be lost in the darkness if you're taking it?
I mean,
Hmm.
if you're operating under the fact that it's being lost in the darkness, that would also be when the moon is out, so it would technically also be revealed
Being
under the
raided.
moonlight at the same time.
All right, yeah, that makes sense.
We're being raided again. Hey, roll for
Let's
mischief,
go.
guys. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello,
So
everyone.
much. We got
Hello.
nine.
Look at the
Oh,
map.
just
Right.
tuning in.
Ooh. They're currently not sure how to open a door.
Yeah, we've
Continue.
been stuck. Someone help us. We need
Should
some help.
we,
Can we wait, listen to
if
participation?
you're wanting to wait, then perhaps we should just take a moment and wait.
Right.
Also, can I just borrow the pot of water? Because
Of course. Yeah.
I'm gonna just take a pot of the water from here and just pour it into the hole in the scratched out bit.
Okay.
I'll go with him.
That's what we were going to do. Yes.
Oh, was that what? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
So you pour
That's
it
a good
into the
idea.
hole. It sucks it in. Nothing happens.
Oh.
This is one of those puzzles when we realise the answer, it's going to be like, this is designed for 3-year-olds, but we're still stumped.
Well,
Well, remember, it's not just the scratching on the floor. There's also the moon above.
when it's night, it will show in the moonlight. Trust me, guys.
Yes,
Question.
I'm with Nomad on this one. We should wait until night
And there's a
time.
moon above in the gazebo.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm happy to wait till night if everybody else is.
I don't
That
think
is
we
right,
have
Lacey,
to. I don't
if
think
he
we
was
have
asking
to.
me.
If there's a moon above, sorry. If there's a moon above, then surely that. No. Just pour it down and see what happens.
Huh. Could I cast?
Mm.
Can I come over to the gazebo?
Yes, you're over the gazebo.
And I'm assuming I heard Lacey talking about this moon above.
Yes.
Could I cast dancing lights where the moon is?
You can. So you
Okay, so
set
it's
off a few globules.
Yeah.
You look at the moon. Seems to be a
and
full moon.
I would flavour that because I am as a fan of Saloon, that my dancing lights would be the colour of moonlight.
Fair enough. So your moonlight reveals that the moon at the top is indeed a full moon.
Okay.
The light shining down, if you had to point it, would be directly at the cracked area.
Yes, put it down.
Okay.
Just
Yes,
curious,
put some more water in.
Mr. DM.
Yes.
As a map making lad,
Yes.
would I have an understanding of over the cycles of the moon as what phase we are in currently?
Well, if you didn't, this one here should
I
know.
would. Yeah, I was going to say I would definitely know.
But I'll say you both know that tonight it would be a half moon.
By the way, guys, did you know that the moon is called Saloon? The moon of the Forgotten Realms is called Saloon.
Thank
No,
you.
that's called Luna.
So your god is just called Moon Moon.
Damn it,
God
Moon
damn
Moon!
it, Moon
Oh no.
I mean,
change all of my lore now.
It is
I
debated
have a
whether the
weird
moon is named after the
theory.
goddess or the goddess is named after the moon. Nobody has come up with an answer yet.
Mhm.
I have a really strange theory. What did
Yes.
the what was the writing on the areas around the moon dial?
So the half
Yeah.
moon one
Mm-hmm.
was unlock the tombs of the half moon. The full moon is gaze upon your own face and have 7 questions answered.
And there was one that was a full moon one, and there was also the opposite being like a not an eclipse, but like a new
So
moon.
these
type.
two say the
There we
half
go.
moon one.
Sorry,
Those two say the full moon,
I have
including the eclipsed one.
a weird thought. Perhaps I don't know if I'm overthinking it or if I'm just thinking of too many stories. With the blood spilled in the darkness and whatnot,
Yes, go
perhaps
on.
it only reveals the door when blood is spilled in the darker moon cycle and is then revealed in the full moon cycle.
Is it a waning
Mm.
half moon or is it a waxing half moon?
What the fuck does that mean?
Waning
Well, it means
means
is it
when-
enlarging or is it
yeah,
reducing?
when it's reducing.
Engorging.
Waxing means when it's enlarging.
I've got an idea. I'm gonna walk over to the pool of water, and
You
I'm
are
gonna
okay.
I'm gonna pull out a dagger,
Right.
and I'm gonna cut my hand and
Okay.
drip blood
Jesus.
into
the middle of
into
the
the
day.
water.
Okay. Take 1 point of damage,
Okay.
and you drop some blood into the water, and you just see it kind of, I guess, disperse, like you'd imagine blood would when it drips into the water.
Does anything happen?
Nothing seems to happen. But can you roll me an
Stab
intelligence
yourself.
check?
Pardon?
Why
Can you
did
roll
you
me
stab
just a general
yourself?
intelligence?
Okay.
We'll say Narf's
I've
going
heard
over
of
here.
ritual sacrifice. But...
Yes, you may speak, Nomads, while he's doing this.
No,
By the
I
way-
just said why did he stab himself?
Oh.
But I
If
think
anybody...
if there was a potential for some moon related things going on here, and the door opening, I don't know. I think I'm overcomplicating it.
By
It
the way,
was
just to the
it
whole
was an
party.
8, by the way.
Yeah, go on.
An 8. Can Narf save the day?
Okay, before Narf does this, and I'm
Okay.
just going to say to the whole party while they're within earshot. By the way, if anybody needs to do anything that would say check your skills, just ask me, and I can guide you. And I will cast guidance on Narf.
Okay. That's a... What's that?
D4.
Additional D4?
Extra D4, yeah.
Oh, nice. All right, so Narf isn't quite sure why, but he looks at the bloody footprints, and in this area, there seems to be no footprints at all. but yet they continue on here.
Okay, so I'll go over to the thing, and if the wound is still dripping blood, I'll try and drip some in the cracks.
Okay. You see it suck it up. You see a little glow, the moon at the top. You hear a rumbling over that direction.
Oh my god,
Run.
thankful to that.
Yeah, we all run to the door.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go, let's go.
All right. You
You know what,
rush
don't
over to the door.
overcomplicate it, I've read too much
Mm.
shit about the bloody moon.
One moment, please, please talk amongst yourselves while I draw stuff.
Fucking silver.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Yeah.
I knew it was something about the blood. All of a sudden, I was looking over. Right, what have we checked? And I was like, over and over. I was thinking over and over again in my head.
Guys,
Yeah.
I think this means the moose is going to be inside because it will have activated it as it walked through.
That's why it's killing
Oh.
people. It's not just killing people to kill people. It's killing people to get the blood so it can get into the tomb.
The moose was never on the loose.
Guys,
The moose was perfectly
in
where it
cahoots.
wanted to be. It was in the
Terrible
hoose.
key system.
arrived
Oh yes, my
precisely
door
when it
relies
came
upon me murdering people each time.
to. Can you imagine? You can't enter your home
Hello,
unless you've
Jeffrey
killed
Dahmer.
someone.
How's it going? God damn.
Is that right? This isn't exactly how I wanted it drawn, but you know. Be thicker, but I
It's
don't care
okay
currently.
as long as it fits with our MS Paint aesthetic. How long has this puzzle taken us, by the way?
A while.
Quite a while. They're not the
Uh,
smartest tools in the shed.
Nope, need purple.
We've still got the sarcophagus and the moon dial puzzles to solve, though. Although
So.
there'll probably be stuff for that inside here, I'm assuming.
That's what it looks like now.
Ooh. Ooh. If you turn it
look
on its
inside.
side, it kind of looks like the Ice King from Adventure Time.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Okay, not quite what I thought it looked like, but sure. So, who's entering first?
I will.
By the way, it goes 10 foot down.
Lyle will stay at the back.
I'm checking for traps, by the way, as I walk along.
Okay, so you're first?
Mm-hmm. I roll perception for traps, isn't it?
I believe it's investigation, isn't it?
Okay.
Who's behind Larkin?
I can go next.
I would
go
like to
next.
stay firmly in the middle.
Firmly in the middle.
I'll go third. So
Okay.
I guess just before Nomad.
We'll say Narf is near the back because he doesn't have a choice.
Investigation for
there.
traps, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not good at that. That's 15.
I'm not good at
Pretty
that.
good.
I've got a 15, you know.
I was gonna say.
Okay. So you start stepping in. You hear the echoes of your feet going across the marble. You eventually, as you get further into the room, you see more statues like outside of the elves with the moons on their robes. And you also see a bunch of small little animals in here. See if I can get the animals up.
Are they alive?
They are alive.
Okay.
We have a goat, a hare, a fox, a baby wolf, and a baby bear.
Why did you put a baby wolf in this campaign?
Can you go through that again, but slower, Callum, so I can write these down?
There is a foxes. There's S actually. Foxes.
Foxes.
Goats.
Goats.
Owls.
Owls.
Wolf pups.
Wolf
and
pups.
young bears.
Young bears.
They're not bear
Cute.
cubs. They
I
bear.
mean, it just says young bears, but they're probably bear cubs.
Do these animals seem to be acting different to how they regularly would?
No, I mean, the herbivores don't often hang out with the carnivores, but they all look rather young.
And they're all just loose. They're not in any confinement.
They're not in any confinement. They're just kind of,
And they're not attacking
well, some
each
of them
other.
are playing with each other. You see the two puppies playing with each other.
Wait a second. This is a storeroom.
Feels like we're
What do you
walking
mean?
into a mama's home.
This feels like we've just walked into the Seva company's
So at this
storeroom.
point, you hear the echoes of what you presume is hooves.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to slide myself up against the wall and cast minor illusion to create like a rock face around me that's only about 5 foot big.
Where did Nomad
Okay.
go?
Something I just realised is I did not make a. Believe it or not, it's the moose.
I'm going to pull
Shock
out my long.
Pikachu.
I'm going to pull out my longbow and draw an arrow.
Hold on, that's not the moose. That's Radish.
Hold on. I'm still making it because it is a large creature, so it takes up 4 spaces.
How big is
Oh,
this
no.
moose?
3 radishes.
Large.
A
4
large
radishes.
creature.
Can we see it currently?
Yes, you can, and it seems to be looking over to you guys' direction. And only one of you understands what he says. As only one of you speaks Sylvan.
I wonder who it is.
Perhaps the one that's shifty about Faye.
Not shifty. I really like them. They're really cool.
You kind of see it like stumping its feet. It's like, I didn't want to get blood in these halls. As it raises its antlers down.
No, no blood, preferably.
Starts running.
Please no.
Why
We don't
is-
want to
what-
fight. This is.
Why is this rock face speaking?
Why are you attacking us?
I'm going to.
All right,
cast
so
Death-
this would be roll initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
However,
Mm.
as we don't have enough, and it's 20 past 11,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we should end it here.
Yes,
That'd
it's
be
good.
good.
Aww.
I know,
I'll
you're
say
very
do
excited to have
something.
your first
You
combat,
didn't
but
say
come on.
anything about a clock.
I was going to do something really epic as well.
On your turn, you can. And what did you say, Ellie? You didn't get to.
You didn't say anything about the clock.
Well, I haven't got to the true ending. I'm saying we're finishing as we get a big view.
16 for initiative.
17.
You don't need that yet,
Off
but
the
a different
moon
time
dial.
on the moon dial says it's closing time for the Mystic
Hey.
Tavern.
There we go.
Look,
Needs to
says
be
it.
like,
It says it's
You
right
said
on
the
screen.
thing.
Is it right on the screen?
There.
Do you plan these, by the way, Callum?
what?
He's the DM who
Closing
plans
time?
everything.
Yeah.
I don't plan out a single closing time.
They just
I'll
roll
just say
on
it right, it's the
naturally.
end now. How can I find a time around here? Anyway, thank you for those people that's watched us that
Yeah.
randomly appeared. Sorry you had to hear these people talk about a pond and some gazebo, but at least the picture looks nice. I'm very proud of it.
The picture does look very nice, to be fair. Quite a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great.
I must
Yes.
redraw it next time.
And remember, please don't forget to follow us. We also have a Twitter.
The
Details are on
shilling.
screen, and a YouTube. Details are on screen. The VODs are uploaded on YouTube, so they don't
You can
get
hear
deleted
how she's smiling.
by they don't get deleted by Twitch's VOD system. Shut up, Will. No, thank you very much for tuning in, and again, thank you for the raid. We always appreciate it so much because then people actually watch us and listen to us. You know, we're just a bunch of people trying to have fun, and we don't have the best hardware known to man, but we try.
Let's not downplay ourselves too hard.
Oh, that was good. Is there's sessions tomorrow as well going on, isn't there?
Yes, 9 o'clock tomorrow we'll be playing Descent into Avernus if anyone wants to tune in.
That's 9 GMT.
PM.
Not
Not
AM.
feeling like play. Yeah.
2100 hours.
Don't worry, I'll be awake at AM.
So come and watch us struggle to wrangle our tiefling rogue. All right. Well, catch you all later. Hopefully we'll see you then. Bye.